How are you there again? Today I want to tell you how come the people of Babel sit know the position to build tall buildings so they can go and fight that God was against them. Those people of Babel, they are not talking about the Creator. That is the misunderstanding here. We have a lot of God in this planet, came to this planet to drain water before the flood, to drain water of the flood. Sorry. So now, after those gods finish to do the job, elyon, the prime minister of defense, who was sent by his king to come to do the job, after the work was done to drain water from this planet, elyon, the Most High God, he chose to give those gods he came with him a portion of land of this planet. And he told them that anything is in that portion I gave you belongs to you. So now Babel was one of the gods who owned Babel's land. So now he owned those people who was living there. So I think those people challenged that God that you are the one you brought water here. You kill our ancestors. Because those humans or our ancestors did not know which God who created the humans, like what we do today. But the creator who created the humans is not going around trying to fix anything. Because why? Because it's not giving anyone order. Because also there is a king who gives him order. So to being a creator, you have to be a creative, but it's not making you a powerful God to give you order to other gods. No, it's us we think our creator, because he created us. He has that ability to do that, but he's taking order also. It's the scientist of his government. So it's following the law of his government. I'm talking about the creator here. So after those God was given a portion of land, only Yahweh was not given land by elyon. Elyon, he did not give Yahweh a portion of land. That's why Yahweh did not have a land and people. So if you don't have a portion of land, you don't own nothing. That's why he's asking his people to donate to him, to give animal and what, but not other gods, because other gods, any land they are owning has an animal inside and humans. So, but only Yahweh, you don't have that. And then we'll go back to Babel. Babel now became a furious land that the people who live there is against God. Now imagine the creator decided to make those people not understand each other, but he's the one who saved them. Does that make sense to you? No. That is the decision of that God was given land by Elyon, the Most High. The Most High is Elyon. And I will tell you another day why he became the Most High. But he is not a creator also. So now, this spaceship of those gods was standing on not high space, but anyone can see, or the distance from the ground to there, we can build the building here that we can reach that spaceship, because all time these gods going there. So only way to go to destroy those gods is to destroy that thing we call today a spaceship. But our ancestors of Babel did not know what is that. The heaven that we're talking about today, they're talking about that spaceship is a heaven for them. Always God is coming from there to them. Now, because those spaceship now is gone, can you or can you point me the good place around this planet to build a tall building to go to God today? No. Why? Because there is no longer spaceship, because the direction to build the spaceship was there because of spaceship standing there. So those babel people decided to build that tall building to go to that spaceship. I think that spaceship was standing on a high level of like 150 or 200 or 500 meter high from the ground. That is why it was easy for them to plan to build that. You see? But today, no one can take chances to build a tall building to go to God, because heaven was a spaceship. Our ancestors think that a spaceship is where house of God exists, and it exists there. That means all those Bible people started to see that God staying there in that spaceship for years and years. They're thinking that is permanent. That spaceship is there forever. But now, no one can tell me the position to build the spaceship to go to God. Do you understand my point here? It's good if you don't understand. Repeat again. I will repeat again and repeat again this video, and then until you understand. Babel seat was ruled by gods who came with elyons. Elyon is a prime minister of defense. So the most high space is where his spaceship is standing. That spaceship is kind of like a base to them. All these smaller gods is going to that spaceship to meet Elyon, to do meeting there. Do you understand? Those gods is the one who built those pyramids, because was given a land by Elyon. So they build different pyramid in different locations, depend of who was given that land, what type of God, what is doing, that God like. You see, the word God means a race for us to separate from animal and humans. We have to call them God. God is a beings that is coming from the sky always. So our ancestors call them God. To separate that, we are not talking about animal, we're not talking about humans, we're talking about those beings always coming from the sky. But now, for us, if someone saying God, we're thinking that he's talking about the Creator. No, we have a lot of El. You understand? We have a lot of El. You see, Muslim, they're saying Allah. That is the El. If you say El, you mean God. You see? So, Elyon is the powerful one, that name. Elyon. Elyon is the powerful one of the gods. Elyon. Yeah, powerful one of the gods. So, but it's not a creator. It's powerful on side of defense only. You see? It's not powerful to defeat his government, no. It's powerful to defend his government. It's the prime minister of defense of that government. So that is how Babel have a position to build a tall building to go to God, to go to heaven. Heaven was a spaceship that is standing between 500 meters to ground. So it's easy, anyone can take a chance to build something to reach that 500 meters. So that 500 meters was, according to our ancestors, was the heaven of God. That God was not a God of everyone. They are not talking about Yahweh. They are not talking about El Elyon. They are not talking about El Shaddai. They are talking about the God that was owning them, that side of it, that land of Babel only. I don't know what is the name of that God owned them. Thank you. Subscribe to this channel. Thank you, guys.